Hey y'all, it's the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and I'm here with you to do a video on how to cleanse your cards when you have a brand new tarot or oracle deck. And so I just recently got this brand new deck of oracle cards from my favorite local metaphysical shop. It's called The Realms Within here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And this is called the Wicca Oracle Cards. It's the new edition and it's really cool. Somebody gifted me these to be able to use on the channel, so I was able to go and pick them out. And so what I wanted to do is just kind of show you like the little rituals that I use to bless my cards before I even use them, right? So for time's sake, I went ahead and opened up the card box, and then the cards inside were prepackaged with plastic, and then also came with this book. The book comes defines all of the cards, and it has it in multiple languages. So but I laid these out in this particular deck. There's 33 cards, so I laid them out in 3 rows of 11. 11 happens to be a divine a twin flame divine angel number, and so went ahead and did that. And typically what I'll do before I get into like the cleansing and protection part of it is I'll meditate. I meditate on the cards themselves, which ones call to me, which ones which ones are most meaningful, if you will. And then I also state my intentions on what I'm going to be using the cards for. For instance, this was gifted to me to be able to use on the new channel, the Cannastrologer, and so I wanted to make sure to pick a gender neutral deck, something that I thought everybody would be able to enjoy. And so that is my intention, to be able to use this deck universally and have it speak to everybody, and I'm really excited about that. I give peace and protection over all of it, and then that's when I go into actually cleansing the cards. And so the first thing I do, of course, is I always have incense burning. Incense are, in my opinion, something that my spirits are also able to enjoy as well. It's why, like, a lot of people, when you hear them seeing ghosts, they say that they also smelled something around that same time. And it's because, spirits, that's something that is universal. Like, I guess, they can remember scents. So anyway, then I also have some stones here just for grounding, and also my third eye and all of that. And then I have a candle burning. That's for peace protection, and you can put intentions behind that as well. But then I've got my cleansing tools. The most common, I would say, is probably the sage. And so this particular sage also has cinnamon and rosemary wrapped in with it, and that's for memories for your ancestors. It's also for protection, and then the cinnamon is for good luck. Then some people like to use palo santo. Palo santo has a very particular smell. Not everybody likes to use it, but it's great for protection and cleansing as well. And then this is my particular favorite. This is the remnants of cannabis. A cannabis blunt. You can use a joint, you can use, whatever. Vape, blow the smoke over the cards, bless it with your best of intentions. Most people don't know, but, cannabis is not only is it extremely, used for medicinal purposes, but it's a spiritual tool towards higher enlightenment. And it's been used in practices for thousands and thousands of years. So there's a really great book called High Magic. I think the author's last name is Farber. But I recommend, like, if you are a supporter of cannabis and also, seeking higher spirituality, that's a great book to reference. So basically then, you can use any of that, use the sage, and just cleanse your cards that way. Another thing that I don't have here is salt, like Himalayan salt. You can sprinkle that over as you give your intentions and blessings over the cards. But then last but not least, this is something that I really like to use because it's easy and it's fun to make. I made my own. You can buy it also at any metaphysical shop as well. There's all kinds of different blends and varieties. But this is my blend, Magic Moon Mist, and it's made with moon water, essential oils, and then I use the particular stones and crystals that I've blessed myself with the full moon. And so all you do is take a couple squirts. So it gets all the cards, just a few, because it's very fine. And not a lot. You don't want the cards to like warp or anything, right? But then, so then at this point, after you've already given your blessings, stated your intentions, then cleansed them, then what you want to do is let them sit out. That way it can gather all of the energy of your surrounding, your surrounding sanctuary or altar space or wherever, your peaceful area is. And then if you want, if you're not able to leave them out all night, what you can do is then stack them back in numerical order. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. In order, basically, right? And put them back on your altar and, in a box or in the box. And then in the morning, you can pull them out. And the reason that you want to keep them overnight is A, obviously to collect the energy, but B, it's a practice, another part of the ritual, to practice patience. Everybody wants to dive right in. And, if you have already ripped open into your tarot or oracle decks, it's not going to curse the deck for doing so or anything like that. There's plenty of times that I've used them right out of the gate myself, fully aware, knowing the superstition, but it's just, again, it's part of a practice, like a ritual. Whether or not it actually does anything, it's what it means to you yourself. And again, intention, right? But honestly, when you are able to hold back on something that you want really, really bad, knowing that it's going to be there for you the next morning and you'll have that time, that in itself is powerful, being able to exercise that. And that's where that practice comes from. That said, it's always, fun to wake up to, too. It's the very first thing that I like to do. But that's where I'm going to leave it at. I'm going to let these sit here and marinate. If you've enjoyed this little tutorial and kind of sort of unboxing of, what to do and how to bless your brand new tarot or oracle cards, then, make sure you follow me for more content. I do weekly and monthly readings, as well as fun other types of readings as well. You can also hit me up in the description below to contact me for things like personal readings and birth charts and all that fun stuff. As you know, together we grow, so I do appreciate you for being here for this little demonstration. I look forward to having you back, so I will see you on the flip side. Enjoy the rest of your time. Peace.